Hi Bubba, so here we are, the second part of Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure. And you can see? Good. Tinkerbell gasped in disbelief. At the top of the sceptre you will place a moonstone, the minister continued. He had directed everyone's attention to an ancient tapestry hanging on the wall. When the blue moon is at its peak, its rays will pass through the gem, creating blue pixie dust. The blue pixie dust restores the pixie dust tree. That night, Terence paid Tink a visit. She told him all about being chosen to create the new autumn sceptre. The blue moon only rises in Pixie Hollow every 8 years, Terence explained. The trajectory of the light beams has to match the curvature of the moonstone at 90-degree angle so the light can transmute into pixie dust. Tink was impressed with Terence's knowledge. When he volunteered to be her assistant, she was all for it. Day after day, Tink tried out several different designs for the sceptre, and day after day, Terence was there with food, advice, and a cheerful willingness to do any job that Tinkerbell wanted him to do. She couldn't have asked for a more helpful assistant. As time wore on, though, Tink began to find Terence a bit too helpful. His broom scratched annoyingly on the floor when he swept. He got in her way when he was working. He sometimes stoked the fire so much that the room filled with smoke. Still, she tried to be patient. Finally, the day came for Tink to finish her creation. "Steady," said Terence as Tink removed the moonstone from its case. "I know," replied Tink. "Shh." With Terence hovering over her, Tink manoeuvred the moonstone closer to the sceptre, but then a priest broke off the setting. "Looks like you need some sort of sharp thingy," said Terence as Tink tried to repair it. As he headed out the door to find a tool to do the job, Tink called, "Take your time." Once she was alone, Tink was able to concentrate and repair the setting. She placed the moonstone on top of the sceptre. Just then, Terence arrived, proudly rolling in a compass that he had found at the cove. "It's your sharp thingy," he announced. Tink was annoyed. The compass was round, the exact opposite of sharp. "Would you please get this thing out of here?" she said. She bumped the compass with her hip, and it rolled across the room. Whack! The compass hit the sceptre, causing the moonstone to pop out. Then the compass began to spin, finally tipping over and landing on the sceptre. Tink's beautiful creation shattered instantly. Tink quickly grabbed the moonstone. "Out!" she yelled at Terence. "You brought this stupid thing here. This is your fault." Terence was stunned. "Fine. Last time I try and help you," he yelled back. Tink set the moonstone down on a cushion and began to pace. She didn't know how she could fix the sceptre in time. In frustration, she kicked the compass with all her might. The cover popped open and crushed the moonstone. "No," Tinkerbell said with a gasp. Uh-oh. Now, Bubba, I'll read you some more tomorrow. Have a good night's sleep. Sarat lek.